A runner on first with 2 away. On the ground to third. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So nothing doing here. Digging in, Brian Hawkins. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Smith will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Ready for another shot now, Jordan Smith. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Day shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, Jordan Smith. First pitch of the at-bat.
Smith.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Running hard, he's digging for second. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. So a big moment here, and standing in, Brett Wimberly. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And a dive, but he's back. Smith stands at first with 1 out. Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw is not in time, as it was up the ladder a bit, and that'll move a man into scoring position now with 1 away.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Now a pickoff play at second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 3-1 pitch. In plenty of time, and he's out at third.
You'd have to think the hitter's going to get... Man, when you're leading by 6 runs, you can't let that slip away. They were thinking about the celebration in the clubhouse a little too early, and now the other guys are...
A player is called to question by his manager on his recent base running performance. The player's been caught stealing an inordinate amount of times recently. Essentially, a red light is being issued here. Red means stop. Also, do not go. When the manager's order is met with some resistance, he pushes back. An unexpected summons. It's an attitude check. The manager makes his point. The player makes one of his own. The two have arrived at an understanding, perhaps.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Nelson Cortez, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
Ready now, Jordan Smith is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second, and there are 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Jordan Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Smith.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. At the plate, Jordan Smith. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. From the stretch, He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Garlobo moves to his right and puts this one away. Digging in the switch hitter, Rob Schmidt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Lifted the other way to left center. Taveras over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Ramirez. He singled his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tim Gallardo. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. High in the air into shallow left center. Smith moving in. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. So it's no runs. So stepping in, Jordan Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Heading out toward shallow right. Garlobo has a play, and that's the third out. So they go down without a whimper here. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Bowie Bay Sox rode an important sixth inning to victory in this one. Number 41 gets the win on the mound, his first of the minor league baseball. So coming to the plate, Jordan Smith took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Line drive to center field. A dive, but it's off his glove. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put Goodwood on it.
Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit out towards second, and he'll reach to knock this ball down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Hey, hit and run right there. I know the guy had to pull up on second base because the ball didn't get to the outfield, but you know what? You'll take the knock. First and second, regroup. Let's see what happens.
And a dive, but he's back in there. Smith over at second. Vaccaro is over at first with one away. And a double steal try here. But he won't have an opportunity to throw either man out. It's ball 4, and the bases are suddenly loaded now with only one away.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at-bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Raul Taveras goes down for out number 2 in the top half. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped up. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. 1 run scores as he arrives at second without a play, as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play. Settling in now, Jordan Smith. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Lemons in foul ground. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout. Something to get you back in this inning.
Gallardo giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And the throw comes in, and all 3 runners are forced to hold on. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Lemons. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 0-2, here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Smith is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So striding in, Jordan Smith, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Smith.
He's set, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Diaz. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Miguel Ramirez.
Second baseman, Miguel Ramirez.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Smith is after it. He makes the running play. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Jordan Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jordan Smith.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gallardo moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. Striding into the box, Gary Irvin, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back.
Standing in, Jordan Smith. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Smith.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Diaz sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play. This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Bowie Bay Sox led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Mark Williams earns his first win of the season. Will Fontenot was only able to work. The game's future stars are on display as set to get his evening at the plate started, Jordan Smith. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Row, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Stepping into the box, Tate May, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. The 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Digging in, Jordan Smith. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Delman Kirk. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th. So digging in now, Jordan Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Now batting, Tate May. Smith gets his lead at first, nobody out. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
And there he goes towards second. Flying softly toward the hole, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get the throw.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
This is on the ground over to first. One there, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Ready for another chance? Jordan Smith. He singled his last time up.
Jordan Smith.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 6 full. The Bay Sox lead this thing 5-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ernest McConnell. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Ernest McConnell.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Solo shot to right center. His first home run of the season, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Hey, when you hit a blast like that, yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never...
Time for Coming to the plate now, Dave. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Smith is going to get there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jordan Smith. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
A pause, and the 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Davison is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in to try it again, Jordan Smith. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jordan Smith.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Line drive to center field. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
Now that's popped up. Casto moving to his left. 1 down. Striding in once again, Raul Taveras, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Grounded back up the middle to his right, McConnell. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back. Ready once again, Michael Davison. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Smith is in pursuit, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Jordan Smith. First pitch coming, here it is. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Through first and hustling for second. Around second now and headed for third. The relay. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll... Digging in once again, Rick Pringle. He singled his last time up.
Pringle.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Smith on the move. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over. Ready for another shot now. Curtis Hagan, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the 2-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Smith giving chase. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Into the box, Jordan Smith. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Drilled to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Jimmy Fuentes claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Welcome to MLB The Show. Settling in now, Delman Kirk. He will lead this one off today. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. In there, a base hit.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged it.
And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Geyer, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Smith ranging forward, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. He pulls into third safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rafael Pena. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Smith is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box now, Jordan Smith. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Digging in, Albert Rooney. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. The 3-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Smith is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded.
Leading off with a baseoff.
Leading off the inning, Jordan Smith, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Burgess scoops it up, and there's 1 away. Stepping into the box, Jordan Smith. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. May is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season, as it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these 2 clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting...
At the plate, Jordan Smith. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Geyer has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. The Akron Rubber Ducks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role. Always looking to fill needs, clubs will explore every way a prospect might be capable of contributing.
Minor League Baseball is live and on. Now at the plate, Jordan Smith, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Smith.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. This one's down to third. Reined in. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jordan Smith.
Jordan Smith.
From the stretch. Late that time for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Odom has a read on it, and that's the third out. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. Striding in, Jordan Smith, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit on the ground out to short, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits. Leading off the inning, Brian Floyd, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Stepping up to the plate, Jordan Smith.
Right fielder. Jordan.
First offering on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. And another base hit as this is through into center, and they're in business now to start the 8th.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Floyd looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Willie Vaccaro. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit back toward the mound. Throw won't get him. Ready now, Raul Taveras, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Gentry at third, Smith on second, Vaccaro at first, one gone. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. Now in the box, Kirby Inaba. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Jordan Smith. He singled his last time up.
Jordan Smith.
He's set, and the pitch. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So no runs. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Bowie used a 3-run seventh to help propel them to the win. Mark Williams earns the win, his second. Trey Whitney records the save, his fourth of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt. The game's future stars are on display as Mike. So striding in, Jordan Smith. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Smith.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Odom on the move, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in, Bill Meyer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Smith moving in. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw into second, and he is in there.
Man, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and just say he'd lost sight of it, but then I watch it and say, nope, that's just a blundered play. Can't really sugarcoat it.
This one skied out toward right. Smith sprinting after it. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 2 full. Next will be the designated hitter, Homer Young. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Glover on third. Croft at second with 2 gone. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away. Now at the plate, Jordan Smith. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
And he just manages to get his hand in. Runners on first with 1 down. And another throw over. And he'll dive back in safely. And again a throw. Runner back safely. And now they've got him in a rundown. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed. So striding forward now, Philip Beck. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Smith going back on it, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That was a great job.
So stepping in, Johnny Croft, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Smith has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Jordan Smith, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one.
Well, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree, this one is gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, his first home run of the season, as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
Man, he's kicking himself after that pitch. As soon as it left his hand, he knew it was a mistake. The next thing he knew, it was screaming through the night sky and over the fence.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bill Meyer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Bill Meyer.
Skied into straightaway right. Smith has it in his tracks. 1 down. Ready to take his hacks again, Jordan Smith, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Hit sharply but foul down the right side.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Popped him up. Eagle over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Curve jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Number 68 gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Wilson. Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Altoona Curve. It's baseball. Coming to the plate now, Philip Beck, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Philip Beck.
Skied into very shallow right. Smith moves over. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping up to the plate, Jordan Smith. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Smith.
Line drive to left, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. And yet another throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Smith leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And again a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Another throw over, and the runner back. The 2-0 on the way. Strike called, now the throw down. And he is out at second. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jordan Smith. He reached on a single in his first try.
Smith.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And that's in there, base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Digging in once again, Vaughn Pinay, and their runners at the corners now.
Vaughn Pinay.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit in the air out to right. Smith waits on it, makes the catch, but makes for home. Now a long throw home, and this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI, as it's now a 4-2 game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jordan Smith. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Hit hard up the middle, played on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Vaughn Pinay. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Vaughn Pinay.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Smith ranging back, and it's gone as they add still another. Striding in once again, Jordan Smith. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Odom on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Ready once again, Jordan Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jordan Smith.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Swinging a ball lifted into straightaway center. Meyer has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So, boy, the wheels really... A close one. 8-7 is how it finishes today. Bowie earned the win, although in sloppy fashion with 4 errors in the field. Dominic Crawford wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year.
After not heeding a manager's instruction, this player is hit with a consequence. A manager confronts his club about an unacceptable team statistic. A player new to his AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the Harrisburg Senators and the Bowie Bay Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 41, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Line towards center field. Rosado is right there, 1 down.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And guys, when I've been looking at...
Digging in to try it again, Andrew Stevenson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Andrew Stevenson.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. But that'll be off the right field wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get there as he kicks off the third with a leadoff triple.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger.
Standing in, Manny Rosado. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Rosado.
The 0-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward right field. Smith waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So striding forward now, Harvey Hitchcock. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Runners off for second. In the air to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here.
Leading off the 4th inning, right fielder, Jordan Smith.
Line toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw, and he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Left side. Bullock has it. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Hey, with that base hit right there, that's it.
Ready for another chance? Jordan Smith. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Rosado moves over. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrew Stevenson. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 6th, 7th, and 8th. Ready now, Jordan Smith.
Right fielder, Jordan Smith.
First pitch of the at-bat. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Bullock has a play, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. 6-4 the outcome today. The Bowie Bay Sox rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Dominic Crawford.
A recently snake-bitten hitter gets a pickup from his coach. Streaks of bad luck are a fact of life in baseball that must be endured.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Trenton Thunder. Coming to the plate now, Clint Frazier. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Drives it the other way to deep right. Smith going back on it. And it's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, that blast serves notice that this kid is as good as the hype suggests.
Now at the plate, Jordan Smith. He had a triple in the game yesterday, finishing 1 for 4. Has a look, now the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping into the box, Craig Gentry, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Standing in, Tate May. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hines at second. Smith is over at first with 1 away. Skied into straightaway right. Worth ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate, Willie Vaccaro.
Batting 8, second baseman, Willie Vaccaro.
Swinging a ground ball to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So striding in, Jordan Smith. He singled his last time up.
Smith.
Smoke toward third. Sherman takes it in. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Stepping in, Prince Jonko comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Prince Jonko.
Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And this one is gone. A home run. Digging in, Jordan Smith. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Great jump on that ball hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
Into the box now, Jordan Smith.
Right fielder, Jordan Smith.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the gap in left center. This is down, and it'll head for the wall. 1 run is scored. 2 runs have scored. To second now, but he's safe, as on the play 3 runs come across to score.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
And that's the second out. Into the box now, Tate May, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Tate May.
Hit in the air out to left field. Frazier moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. All told, 10 men come. At the plate, Jimmy Sherman.
Third baseman, Jimmy Sherman.
Heading out towards shallow right. Smith has a read on it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jordan Smith, fresh off a bases clearing double his last time up. High in the air out to center field. Dawson is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting.
Minor League Baseball is coming to the plate now. Roger Olson. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Olson.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Smith is right there, and he's got it for out number 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jordan Smith. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Cue shot here out towards short, and 1 gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jordan Smith, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Smith.
This is line to left. Hang rounds the corner and is headed home. Now the relay home, and this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Now batting, Rodney Hardwick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Rodney Hardwick.
Heading out towards shallow right. Oh, and he botches it. Dawson rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner will score from second. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect. Now to the plate, Clint Frazier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Smith there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Now at the plate, Mickey Dawson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. Digging in, Rodney Hardwick. And he made it exciting early on as he circled the bases with an inside the park home run his first time up. Skied into straightaway right. Smith is there, makes the play, 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jordan Smith. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Lifted in the air to center field. Dawson has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding into the box, Jordan Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Dawson is there.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win it.
The game's future star. Stepping in, Jordan Smith, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Here's the 0-1. To the left side, but it's well foul. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. Here's Craig Gentry. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Craig Gentry
has a look. Now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Frazier moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. Settling in now, Jordan Smith. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To second for 1, on to first, and they get the double play. Digging in to try it again, Jordan Smith.
Jordan Smith.
First pitch coming, here it is. Line hard toward right center, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another throw over, and the runner back safely. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Hines, the runner at third. Smith at second with 1 away. Popped up. Sherman is there. 2 down. Ready once again. Tate May. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looped out toward third, but little trouble handling this one down there at third as that will end. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jordan Smith. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. 1 there. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Digging in once again, Craig Gentry. He got under one and popped out his last time up. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Right to him. The second for 1. Relay to first in time and just So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jimmy Sherman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Heading out towards shallow right. Smith on the move, and that retires the side. So 1 run on. Striding in once again, Jordan Smith. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Smith.
Swinging a soft liner. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one. So the top of the 9th keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So it's no run. Digging in and looking for more, Mickey Dawson. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Smith is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th. And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Bay Sox took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until. The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Trenton Thunder. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Ford Ilez gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
And the runner's breaking for third. Ground ball right side. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Stepping in, Willie Vaccaro, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. This is in the air to left. Hardwick over to his right, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jordan Smith. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball left side. Backhanded. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
3 runs already home here.
Second baseman, Willie Vaccaro.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eddie Mendoza. He drew a walk his first time up.
Mendoza.
Skied into straightaway right. Smith is there, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no error. Ready for another chance? Xavier Fitch. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This is in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Smith makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Jordan Smith, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 5-1 game now. So another run scores there on the base hit. Their 5th run in 5 innings so far, and we'll show you a look on cue at the highest scoring offenses in the league. And you can see they're currently 3rd best in the Eastern League in that department. Runner goes for second, drilled down the line, and now from the air a jump throw, and a long throw across the diamond gets him. That's a nice play. So digging in now, Willie Vaccaro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit back up the middle. Hardwick fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now at the plate, Pete Steen. He flew out in his last at bat.
Pete Steen.
Grounded back up the middle. Hardwick ranges to his left. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Roger Olson. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Smith is in pursuit. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Boy, after that base knock right.
Stepping into the box, Jordan Smith. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Hines is on his way home. Safe at the plate, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jordan Smith. And he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. Hines ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate. And they're pulling away. They lead by 7. Stepping in, Tate May. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Willie Vaccaro. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Digging in, Pete Steen.
Pete Steen.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, if anybody was wondering why. Wow, a 9-out save? That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
13-3.
After trying this player out in a new role, his team likes what they've seen. The most direct road to the show is not always the one that was first envisioned. A coach is sent to offer guidance on training for a specific position.